Hello and welcome to this video. The idea here is to explain the basic concepts behind the blockchain and how they work. For that, we'll have to go through the hash concept. For that, we count on excellent help from Phil Fresley. That's here the statement. I got the function hash SHA-256 that he made available through the web. And here's the license that he published alongside. So the idea behind hash is quite simple. It doesn't matter the size of the information you're using to go through a hash function. So when people explain blockchain to you, there's a lot of times that people say, imagine this, imagine that. So I got the lyrics from the song Imagine by John Lennon and I put it here. The lyrics, if they are calculated using this function, the SHA function, we'll have this exact result. So once you put this exact text, the result you have here is 222 something. It's a very long string. It's actually 256 bits of information represented in this character set here. We can have another phrase. This is one I'm very fond of. A phrase from Leonardo da Vinci. The hash for this information is this one. One important thing is even a small amount of data, like yes, will generate a hash and it will always be the same. I can also write no and I'll have a hash. The thing is, what if I change here what is written no to yes? What do you think is going to happen? Yes, you're right. The hash will be the same. A very important thing about hash is this. Once you have the hash, you're able to confirm the data that was used to generate it. But it's virtually impossible for you, with the hash, get back to the information. So the transformation works only one way. Okay? And this is a very important concept that we will use along this presentation. So, what if I have several transactions? It can be text saying I transferred 100 from A to B, 200 from C to D, and whatever transactions I would like to put up. But since you notice that any kind of information that I put on a block of information and I use the hash function to convert it, it will always generate the same. So let's say that I have several transactions and I want to add some information to it. So what I do here is just put these two together, several transactions and the number 0. So the hash is this one. What if I just delete the information that's being added? Notice that the hash here is equal to the hash here. So this means that if I have several transactions but I want to get a different hash, I may add a single number, like number 1, and the hash will change. Number 2, and the hash will again change. Check here on the right hand side. This is the hash for this block. If I put it here 3 and so on, it will change. One interesting thing about using Excel for this presentation is that there are some resources that will help you understand how these things behave. So let's see that for any reason I would like to have a hash which the two last digits follow a rule. Let's say that I want them to have BB, the two last characters. Right now I have B4 here. So let's go back to 1. Okay, let's put 7. I think it was 7. And let's try to get this value to BB. I can do this. 8, 9, 10. It will take a while, right? So let's use this function made available by Excel that I like it very much. Here it is. We go to Data, What If Analysis, Goal Seek. So I would like that this cell that see if the rule was according to the number, to the hash generated, and I want its value to be 1. It represents true. By changing the cell, the number here, that every time we change the hash. So here, what Excel will do is try to change the number by random generated numbers till it gets to a number where it reaches the goal. So it's been a while. Okay, it wasn't able to calculate 1. So let's try again. Let's change this back to 0. Let's try once more. Goal seek. I want this number to become true. Which cell I'm going to change? This one. So change the cell. So you can see here already 50. Oh, it found a solution. So using this number alongside with several transactions, I will generate a hash where the final characters are BB. It may sound stupid, right? Why would somebody want to get a specific hash or a specific ending of a hash? But this, my friend, is very important for the next video, where we got into more detail on how the blockchain works. Thank you.